Christina Maria back with another video under heavy duty attacks. Seems like a couple of these individuals, I'm just going to be honest, who don't have experience in certain areas, like the one who calls himself Marcus, who wants to be just a part of everything, and just as, it's like it becomes this popularity contest with my broadcasting, and I've had enough. Where they're basically, I don't know the correct terms, but conjuring, just stirring up the pot, trying to bring forth other entities in my targeting that they might have read about or heard about, and this is not allowed. So being a highly sensitive being, some of these attacks are becoming a little bit too much when using, putting me in a vulnerable state, with everything that I'm connected to. This is getting out of control. This is definitely not a fair fight. This is not even a battle anymore. And I've had enough of the fear tactics and their BS. This Marcus individual basically plays with fire, and unfortunately, I'm caught in the mix of, how do I put it, an ignorant curiosity that is only what seems to be self-serving. And I'm tired of it. I'm tired of being responsible for the actions of others. And their lack of responsibility as they, attack me pretty heavy, forcing their energy and attacks and reinforcing their BS. As my phone lights up, you can see, even using the phone. Dealing with a lot of people and their unfamiliar, I don't know how to put it into words, but curiosity. And it's not my fault. And I won't be taking responsibility for their whatevers. They want to sit here, play Dungeons and Dragons, and some of them want to play with Ouija boards, it seems, and pretend they're witches and warlocks. At my expense. And it's not fair. It seems like there's no order here, and it's just becoming this whatever that is not mine. As if they're trying to figure out a way, I don't know. There is no scapegoat. And I won't be used for their whatevers. And they want to bring others involved because of their ignorant curiosity. And I'm just sorry, somebody who eats McDonald's, wants to play. I don't think so. and use me. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of others trying to, play like they're important. While I'm being beamed and pulsed and, all these things. While this Marcus individual who wants to play with fire because he wants to be considered important. They want to play all these games, and the cybernetics is really becoming annoying to me. And some of these beings that are unfamiliar with certain things are trying to use innocence for their, popularity and, their broadcasting. And I've had enough. And some of them are out of control. Things are becoming really out of control, dangerous. Also, crossing territories that are not mine. And I think I'm with Spirited in the physical on this one. And I agree with a lot of what she's saying. And that's about all I have to say about that. They are not my business, and I have no business with them. Things are really getting out of control, and they shouldn't be. And sending things like heat waves, even some unexperienced, I'm going to refer to them as beings, because that's how I look at them at this point, trying to use me for their whatevers. And forcing on free will. Setting pressure all in my head. This Marcus individual is out of control, and in all honesty needs to be arrested. Trying to use me as almost like a spirit box. You want to play with black magic, but have no idea. Yours is mostly just a popular curiosity, basically. Any kind of fit-ins is not my problem. I don't do tarot cards, and I sure the fuck don't play with Ouija boards. That is not my problem. To each its own. I respect everybody's belief system, but I will not be used. You want to conjure anything up, you do it on your own. I won't be used. Not in this way. You do it on your own. They're too chicken shit to even do, I won't be used by degenerates and and then trying to use me in many other ways. I won't allow it anymore. A lot of forcing and reinforcing, and I'm with spirit in the physical on this one. An alignment needs to be made. Some of these are out of control. I won't be used any further for ignorance and degenerates. And instead of using a man, they want to use a small frame female and make their false claims. I'm sorry, I'm not buying into the claims of being when, they're doing things like eating McDonald's. They want to play house. So they can all go, do their whatevers, but I won't allow it here anymore. And forcing on free will, holding me down, manipulating frequencies, attacking, my energy, and it's just getting out of control. And a lot of these beings, and with spirit in the physical, wanting to be God or play God. This is getting out of control. always wanting somebody else to, you know, point the fingers. As they hit me, I can barely see. A lot of forcing. And a lot of these, I'll just state youngins, have some major issues. And I just feel have no business. And a lot of people want to play dumb. But I won't allow it here. And a lot of them want to demonize a woman. And I'm just going to put this out here for numerous reasons, because she has breasts. Because, you know, of certain things, like she has a, excuse my language, and I know it sounds gross, but I'm a very honest person and blunt, because she has a menstrual cycle. They own nothing. And they lost. And it hurts. They want to play their rules and this, that, and the other, and play out all these things. No more. It's done. And a lot of them want to use on me, because I'm a very spiritual being, religion as well. A lot of fear-inducing on a small frame female is not allowed here. They can put their big boy pants on and do it themselves. And a lot of them want to force a masculine attack. Excuse me, mannish. Not masculine, mannish. An attack against and this Marcus individual, who is just a troublemaker. dabbling in stuff he has no business dabbling in is becoming a major problem crossing territorial waters. You can see my phone is really, really bright. This is not even attacks, it's just more like an assassination. As you can see. Lockheed Martin. Tactics. A lot of these guys using things they don't understand, even basically bringing up things they have it's just getting out of control. And trying to force on free will. When I state no, it means no. And this Marcus individual needs to be held accountable for all his actions. As you can see, it's getting out of control. Pulses to the chest, the head, the back of the neck. Intimidation tactics. As they attack me in every direction. They seem to, so I'm just going to put some stuff out there. And I don't care how they feel. Trying to use monstrous voices to intimidate one female. A lot of and a lot of beings involved that have no business here. And I'm just going to keep pushing forward, and the V2K can get louder if it wants to. Nobody's buying into their BS. And I'm sorry, and no disrespect to anybody, but I'm sorry. If you're still eating McDonald's, I cannot take you seriously. I will not be held responsible for their whatevers. And trying to use me and this Marcus individual who really needs to be held accountable. Trying to play Dungeons and Dragons and House with something he is unfamiliar with, which is most of everything. And trying to use me there is a lot of things going on because of these guys stirring up the pot, especially in my targeting. And I'm a highly sensitive being. And I'll be honest with you, asking for backup. And some of these guys are trying to use the idea of even my skin color and hair to associate with certain things. So even certain areas of I don't know how to put it, but because they're giving me cognitive, so ignorance, I have to pay a price. So at times I feel like I have to be some form of, once again, giving me cognitive, babysitter. Which I'm not. I am not here to baby anyone. And I'm tired of being a how can I say this? I really need to get with Spirit and the Physical Sister. If you're listening to this video, I would like to collab with you for a minute, because I think we're going through the same thing, if not similar, and have very similar outlooks on a lot of things. And I like to work with others who are experiencing similar things. These guys want to find some kind of, it seems, escape route on me. And I'm tired. And I'm going to step forward and say how I feel about the whole damn thing. And I don't like it one bit. And I'm not going to sit here and play pretend. When it comes to this part, I'm not going to allow a ignorant, childish, or immature into just being, we'll state that being, to use me for their whatevers. If you want to conjure something up or a channel or any of these things, you do it on your own, and you do it on your own time. So just because I say a name or in a place of research, for example, does not mean that I'm connecting to or channeling. You are, not me. You are, not me. And I'm hearing a lot of not gonna work here. You are, not me. A lot of forcing and just seems that some of these guys, I'll just be honest with you, around me have no business. I'm not playing Final Fantasy. And, you know, this isn't playtime for me. And I'm tired. You know, this is murder. And I won't be allowing a lot of things anymore. And trying to use a lot of intimidation tactics that are too much for any human being to bear. It's all becoming just a major aggravation. They run from their own just whatever. I don't even know how to put it into words. And I'm tired. This is literally to just too much going on for just one. And I'm not responsible for any of these individuals anymore.